And I love horror movies, you know, that's where I grew up on. Do you love horror movies? Yeah. You have a favorite horror movie?
Get Out.
Get Out? I like Pretty Woman. You thought I said horror. Understandable, no. No, I like it. Have you ever seen Blackula? Blackula is fantastic. 1972, William Marshall plays Blackula. The first scene in Blackula, Dracula bites a black guy. This is easily anticipated if you know the name of the movie you're watching. And then Dracula goes, I christen you Blackula. And they cut. And I wish they would just hold it for 5 more seconds. So you can hear Blackula go, ha ha ha. What the fuck did you say my name was? Just to watch Dracula backpedal. Look, as the king of vampires, I come from a position of privilege that I clearly didn't take into consideration when I made that joke, which is not indicative of my feelings in any way. I won't even eat Count Chocula. Like, I'm committed. I want you to know my truth. That's what this is about. And then all the bros with podcasts will drag Dracula for backpedaling to Blackula. Gotta double down on that all the time. You gotta just double down. That's the problem. There's no real men anymore. But for all you real men listening, here's a commercial for a pill that will give you a boner. All the podcasts dedicated to the resurgence of the alpha male are paid for by pills that give you a boner. I still get my own boners. Like some kind of pussy. I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a great horror movie. Yeah. Great title. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Then again, after Texas Chainsaw kind of writes itself. Texas Chainsaw Bake Off is not going anywhere. Texas is just one of those states. You put it in front of some. It's like Tennessee. You put Tennessee in front of any activity, and it becomes a sex move. Went home late last night, woke up the wife, tried a Tennessee car wash. How'd that go? Well, I'm staying with my brother for a couple of days. I think she'll calm down. Should have warned her. Speaking of sex moves, I got married about 1.5 years ago. Thank you. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, thank you very much. It was my second marriage. My second marriage. I'd been married before. And I thought marriage is such a sacred, holy, once-in-a-lifetime thing. Let's do it again. But even though it was my second marriage, it was my wife's first. So you still got to go all in. You know, you can't cheap out. You can't do the Forrest Gump, 6 people in the backyard. You're spending money. You're spending money. But even though it's her first time, and it's a big deal, you've done it. It is the second time on the roller coaster. It's like, are you scared? No, it goes up and down and around and dancing and cake. It's fine. It's not a big deal. That's what they do. We're gathered together before God. No, I know. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. With the ring and the cake and the tea. Yeah. Till death do you part. Sure thing, boss. Whatever you say. Whatever makes you happy, boss. That's what they say. Till death do you part. That's just God's way of saying, I can get you out of this. It's a little extreme. The way I see it, I didn't get divorced. I cheated death. Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler. The definition of evil. Waged war on humanity for 6 years. And then, in his bunker, wed Eva Braun. And the next morning, blew his brains out. Marriage is hard. What did she say?
You call this a bunker? My sister's bunker, that's a bunker. Now you go in there and you really know you're in a bunker. Well, maybe you'd like your sister's bunker.
Charles Manson. Charles Manson was in prison for life. And at the end of his life, a young woman wanted to marry him, and at the last minute, he backed out. This is true. He was in prison for life, but he valued his freedom. My father-in-law made a big speech at our wedding. I did not know he could talk. We'd had several conversations about the wedding, and whenever it got to that point where he might have said something like, "Hey, Dana, why don't I pay for that?"